Those were some tough exercises too.
Yeah.
Some of
I
those
was
were
just going to say that. And the push-ups.
Push-ups on the exercise ball with your feet.
Oh,
I still
my goodness.
have a hard time getting a lot of reps in on those.
Oh yeah.
I can't really do that many push-ups just without the exercise.
Yeah, and I can barely hold a plank that long, where you're up on your toes
Right.
and then either your elbows or your hands.
I feel like some of that
It
stuff
looks
just
good,
came
though.
so much easier as a kid. I think back to gym class, and I remember being able to sit in the plank for minutes, first of all, in high school. And then let's talk about pull-ups for a second.
I
had
can't
a
do a
friend and
pull-up.
I who used to hold the gym class record for amount of pull-ups we could do. Now,
What was
I
that
think
record?
I think
like,
we
I can't
can,
even
we
get
can set up a
1/4.
pull-up bar here.
Oh no, I can't even
try
get
to
a
get
quarter
this.
of the
What was
way
the
up now.
record?
I don't remember our number, but I mean we were up there, teens or 20s.
All right.
As far
All
as
that
just
monkey bar work.
consecutive. Oh, we were good at those too.
Yep.
You just wish you held on to some of that.
Those
as
were
you
the
grow up,
days.
right?
Yep.
Those were the days. These are the days we're going to be talking about. I mean, who knows? We still talk about last winter in so many ways. Maybe this winter we're going to be talking about these days, this string of weather.
different
it
reason.
is so bizarre. It is so unusually warm out there. So that's where we start with our forecast this morning. More of this on the way. The stubborn pattern doesn't seem to be giving up its grip over us yet. So let's get going. Mild temperatures on tap for us this week. Mainly dry weather coming into southwest Idaho. So not seeing a whole lot of change because of a stubborn ridge of high pressure. We will see some mountain showers, a couple of disturbances dipping in that will hopefully bring at least light snow showers or some scattered activity to the mountains. But overall, I think it begs the question, where is winter? Long range forecast, by the way, hinting that possibly even 3-4 weeks out, we still could be dealing with above average temperatures. This can be your reminder. This can be my reminder to myself. A good week to get the car wash if you've been like me and putting it off. Kind of seemed like we had some sort of wet weather coming in every 3 or 4 days, so I didn't want to get it done today. I think that you should be good to go this week, really looking dry all the way beyond Wednesday too. Here's why: that ridge of high pressure that's setting up in the Pacific. This is a big, stubborn ridge of high pressure, and it's really not going anywhere. Instead, we're keeping dry, mild conditions around in the west, and all of the winter weather and things that would be evident of winter, including cold and snow, going to stick well east of the Rockies for the most part this week. There will be a little obvious exceptions, but overall that pattern keeps the cold and seasonably normal weather as far as winter is concerned. All of that will be off to our east. We stay dry and warm all the way into next Monday. Really not a lot changing in that jet stream forecast there. So there's some of that winter weather we were talking about. Remember this color? That is snow, those purples and whites over in New England and parts of the Northeast. We've got a little system making its way down through the nation's midsection into the Dakotas too. Parts of Wyoming and Montana kind of getting in on this. This is kind of where we say we're on the brink of that jet stream, but everything off to the east, so the northern Rockies are included in this right now, seeing some of that snowfall. But in the Intermountain West and out to our west, as you get toward Portland, Seattle, and overall just Oregon and Washington, it would quiet down quite a bit thanks to that ridge of high pressure anchored off the coastline. So a little bit of wintry weather through parts of Montana, but unless you're driving that way today, I'd say you're probably good to go out west. Futurecast, nothing to show you here. What you see is what you get. Scattered mountain snow showers are in the forecast today and through the first part of tomorrow. If we see any accumulation, it will be very light, 1 to 3 inches possible for the Boise and West Central Mountains. A lot of that, though, I think will be over the highest terrain. Otherwise, we're looking pretty good throughout the middle portion of the week. More sunshine than cloud cover for us here in the Treasure Valley in southwest Idaho. A few scattered showers continuing in the mountains, but overall pretty quiet for this time of the year. Early February feeling more like mid-March. Temperatures today up to the mid-50s, mostly sunny by the time we get into the afternoon. So we'll start with a mix of sun and clouds, but we'll burn some of that off as we continue through the day. A nice finish with temperatures in the 40s as we get into the 6 o'clock hour, but that sun going down a little bit later should keep us slightly more comfortable even once you're off work. A beautiful sunset last night, by the way. I just posted a photo on social media from up at Bogus Basin. Check it out. Hopefully we'll have another good sunrise tonight. Highs today, mid-50s for most of us. Will be right around 55 in many spots. McCall at 36 today. Sun Valley a high of 44. So mild weather even in the mountains. Brian was up at the Winter Carnival this last weekend. Said he saw people walking around in shorts or in t-shirts. So this is kind of more the scenario when you're out working out. I saw plenty of people on the Greenbelt this weekend kind of in an array of wardrobes, and really you start thinking about pulling things out of your closet that you don't usually think about doing until March. So we're close to 60 again by Thursday, but overall sticking with 50s, 10 to 20 degrees above average.
Yeah, I guess we're okay seeing this here or there, but when it becomes the norm, like we've been seeing, that kind of throws us off.
Right, it's comfortable and you can enjoy it from the day to day, but definitely some concerns that we'll keep our eyes on too.
All right, thank you, Denny. 6:20 this morning, our commute. We've been looking slow and steady, or speed's actually good and steady all morning long. Let's check back in with Ron O'Brien, see what else is happening out there. He's in 670 KVOI traffic.